The number you dialed can now be reached. Please enter the session ID and session PIN to access the event. Audio-visual strategies are rapidly advancing, and InEvent is now slowing down as it has just launched the dial-in feature. By subscribing to the advanced and full plans, speakers can access your event by dialing the numbers from their phone to enable them, carry the event along with them, and network with other speakers while they are in transit. This is what the future of virtual interaction entails: the ability to communicate and interact with people from anywhere in the world and anytime, without physical constraints. And InEvent is a must-have platform in your workplace for top-tier virtual interactions. All you have to do is dial in, and InEvent will be at your service. To enable the dial-in feature at the company level, click Account Tools on the left menu bar. Then scroll to the Live section, press Edit, and check the dial-in checkbox. Click on End to save the changes. If you don't see the dial-in checkbox, it means that you will have to upgrade your plan to Advanced and Full. Next, you'll have to enable the dial-in feature on the event level. First of all, head over to Settings, select Tools, then scroll down to the Live section. You then have to click on Edit and check the dial-in checkbox, and press End to save changes. Now that you have the dial-in feature activated on both company and event level, you will need to do the same for each activity. To do so, head over to Agenda, select Activities. Here, you can define which activities will allow speakers to join by their phones. Choose the activity you wish to enable the dial-in access. Then, press Edit and scroll down to the dial-in checkbox. Press End to save changes. Note that you can only enable the dial-in option for activities that have video conferencing, control room, and live studio as the room video mode. After enabling this option, you can now share the dial-in numbers, the session ID, and session PIN with the speakers. How can you tell if a speaker has dialed in? You'll see a phone icon instead of seeing their profile picture during the streaming or in the People tab. If you choose to remove speakers from the session, go to the People tab, then select the icon close to their name towards the right. The speakers will then receive a notification, informing them that they have been removed from the call. How can you join the call as a speaker? You need to ensure that you have the dial-in numbers, session ID, and session PIN. Otherwise, contact the event organizers for this information. You can dial in with your mobile phone or through Zoom Phone and Skype. To access the session, input the dial-in numbers. You'll then be required to fill in the session ID, followed by the session PIN and your name. If all the details you've entered are correct, you will be allowed to access the room, and you will be informed how many presenters are online at the moment. Opt for an easier and more dynamic way to access your meetings, events, and conferences, so you never miss them. Go beyond with InEvent.